everybody, this is Milesluigi. Welcome you back to...
Who is interrupting Milesluigi, and this is Kiritara.
And Higsby.
Oh, what game are we playing today, Evil Pop-Tart? Oh, Mr. Interruption?
I don't know, I like interrupting.
Well, do you even know what we're playing?
No.
We were playing Super Mario Advance 3, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, and we're entering World 1-5, Hop Hop Donut Lifts. This is an auto-scrolling level, but it actually does a good job balancing between not having enough to do and waiting for the stupid screen to scroll and having too much to do. It's probably a really good example of if you're going to have an auto-scrolling level in a platform game, how to do it.
And it's donut blocks for the first time since Mario 3.
Nummy.
Darn it, I should have gotten some donuts. It's worth noting that the donut blocks in this game are significantly slower than the ones in Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm trying to think if there's any donut blocks in Super Mario World, but nothing's coming to mind.
Nope, not originally, although there is, of course, custom blocks and all that these days.
Ah, there's the custom block that's just the donut block?
Yeah, and then you combine it with the sprites, and it kind of has that, like, wobbling effect while you're standing on top of it. Pretty cool. There was actually, one of those in the level for the contest.
Neat. How about that? The thing that's infamous about this level isn't necessarily that it's auto-scrolling, it's specifically its music. This is a really, really, really catchy athletic theme.
Oh,
I think it's
love
literally
the theme in this
I
one.
think it's literally called Hop Hop Donut Lifts, named after the level where it first appeared, which is this level.
I've heard it. I've seen it called Yoshi's or Island. I cannot brain today. Athletic theme. That's what I've heard it being called as. Because I'm a nerd and I look up video game music done on piano, and that's what I looked up for.
I don't remember what it's called. I just download the SPC files. It's really cool because for a lot of the older consoles, instead of downloading like massive MP3 soundtracks, I just download like the sound file ripped right from the game. So it takes up like no space on my computer, and it has all the real names in it, although I don't remember exactly what the song is called.
I used to do that. I kind of quit doing that, though, since hard drive space has become a... Basically, everyone now has a terabyte, and we're able to just throw all the music I have on there, and all the video while we're at it.
That's true.
But yeah, back in the day, like, I think every single song from an SNES game was only 64 kilobytes.
It's really small if you go for, like, just the ripped sound.
It's just like a little tiny MIDI, anything. The only thing that was kind of a problem is that you'd have to play it in something that could actually play it. And
yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh. And he'd have a billion of them at the time, and then you could only open up a certain program to play them.
Right. I decided to do the egg throwing method to get that, which actually almost bit me right there. You can either wait for all the donuts to drop down, which you do have enough time to do that, or you could toss an egg back, and I decided to toss the egg back, and it took me 3 shots.
Close.
Goal! I should warn you when the goal's coming up next time. But we got a bonus challenge.
You were supposed to say goal, lol, 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 lol.
I did that last time. I need to come up with something new.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of said it very lethargically.
500 points, by the way, gives us a 5-up.
Wow.
Hooray! Another step towards 100 lives really quickly. Scratching match, get 1-ups. This game is really simple. You scratch 3 boxes. The more Baby Marios you get, the more extra lives you get. It's, unfortunately, completely luck-based.
What video do you think will get 100 lives in?
That's a decent contest, actually. But, I'm like, oh, sweet, I got a Baby Mario first, actually, for a change, but no, Toadie, and, oh, darn it, not another Toadie. Oh, well, 1-up. Just imagine if you just match a single number on a lottery and you actually win something off of it. Something better than your money back.
Oh, well, we just got a 5-up anyway.
That's true. Our next level for today, 1-6, is Shy Guys on Stilts.
They're on stilts, and they're Shy Guys.
Yep. The game's not lying, by the way. It's literally Shy Guys walking around on stilts. They're quite talented Shy Guys. I don't know if anyone else here has ever tried to walk on stilts. I never have.
Unfortunately. I've always kind of wanted to try, but I don't know anyone who has stilts.
But the game's actually going to show us something we talked about last couple videos ago, but specifically it has to do with all the egg colors. And we're actually going to be introduced to a new egg color.
The flashing egg.
The flashing egg. which has a prize in it. That's quite interesting. You can see the flashing egg right there. It's an important egg. First off, we can't make flashing eggs. It would break the game if we could. As flashing eggs always give you a red coin.
Awesome.
So it is extremely important that you don't throw away the flashing eggs.
Woohoo!
Or else you're blown out of 100% on a level. They don't really appear all that often. Matter of fact, I can only recall one other spot in the game other than that spot where they actually appear. They really did not use them that often. I'm curious if my memory's working that great or not.
I'm not 100%. I don't remember every location they appear in.
This is about the last level. So far, every level we've been in so far, every single pipe's been enterable, and it usually leads to this little underground area where enemies spawn in and you can get eggs if you want. And I always thought that was a little novel thing, that every pipe was enterable. Unfortunately, I think after this level, we start encountering pipes that are not enterable.
It reminds me a lot of Super Mario Bros. 2, or Super Mario USA, how a lot of the kind of vases you can go in, they just lead to really pointless areas, usually with an enemy.
Especially, oh gosh, what's that level late game in World 6?
Oh,
One of those levels, there's like a line of vases, and
yeah.
all of them are enterable, and only one of them has the key.
Yes, so that's a pain.
There we go. We go ahead and ride the line guide up here, and I'm about to show off something really interesting that I think other games would have totally messed up, but this game does not mess up. So up we go, up on the platform, and now we're in a new area. Hooray! Collect the coins up here, and let's just say I'm an idiot and decide to fall back down the hole. I swear to God, in every other game, I would have died falling down a quote-unquote bottomless pit. In this game, not happening.
That's true. That's actually really good. I'm surprised you actually fall down that hole at all. I figured they would have just been like ground there to stop you from going back down, but that's interesting.
Well, there's that big foreground object in the front. Up ahead is our midway point. It's worth noting the Shy Guys on stilts, you have to knock them off the stilts.
Yeah,
They actually
nothing
do
else
anything to
really
them.
works.
Otherwise, they get in your way, and they'll hurt you, obviously. You can't even eat them until after you knock them out with the stilts, but you can throw an egg at them.
I believe that the Stilt Shy Guys came back in Yoshi's story, or am I remembering that wrong?
I do believe so. I think the big thing I'm remembering from Yoshi's story, though, is the guy who held up the stop sign.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. This is actually the first level where the ground pound is required, and there is a message note block right here that tells you, hey, in case you haven't figured it out. Oh, does this one tell you there's a secret? Never mind. There's another one near here that tells you to ground pound. Even though there's ample opportunity beforehand to do it. On the bright side, the game doesn't lock you out of ground pounding until you find the tutorial block. That's like a new trend a lot of games sometimes do, is that they'll lock you out of something that you're supposed to be able to do the entire game until after you read the tutorial about it. But
yeah, that's annoying.
Hey, Evil Pop-Tart! A new transformation. Actually, this one you've seen in Yoshi's Island DS. This is the Mole Tank.
Yes, the dreaded mole tank. The helicopter wasn't enough. Let's just get transformed into a new tank that has claws that can dig and do stuff and then go upside down and not obey the laws of gravity.
I went straight for the 2 red coins because I knew where they were in this maze.
That's good, because I have no idea where they are, I don't remember, and
I don't
can imagine it would be a
remember
huge pain. What's the time limit on this area with that?
I couldn't tell you the exact seconds. What I can tell you, though, is that if you run out of time with the mole tank in this specific area, you warp back. So it is in your interest, if you run out of time, to hit that block before you run out,
Wow,
or else you...
I actually didn't even realize you could get them all like this. This kind of completely defeats the purpose of the mole tank if you have eggs.
That's what I was trying to show. You want to hit the end block in case you don't get all the coins, because then you can just break all the clay with your eggs. That clay substance. We'll be seeing more of it, but it's a really, really strange substance. I think this is their actual ground pound. Yeah, there it is. Pound the ground.
I like the art that goes along with it.
Stomp the ground with your butt. You're not gonna break a bone in the process. There's one gym class inspired by Mario. I decided to try to do a ground pound on the gym floor, and it made my butt feel sore.
Ouch. Hopefully there was at least a mat down or something.
No. So yeah, this game is a bad influence, but it's a great game regardless. Back underground we go with a whole bunch of lantern ghosts. I want to say that they lit up the area a little bit more in the original game than in this game, whereas this game it's just so bright because it was on the GBA. And it's a perfect chance for some sick egg banking, and I didn't get it multiple times. It is possible to jump up there with a well-placed jump off an enemy or a lantern ghost, though.
You go down that pipe too, even though it's completely pointless.
I would have to assume so. I didn't even think about doing it.
They really should have hit at least something in one of the pipes.
Just another enemy spawner. I kind of like that little sense of immersion that every pipe is enterable and that they're not filled with like cement or something dumb like that. Anyway, something really interesting is coming up here because my memory kicked in and I remember, oh yeah, that's right, there's a 1-up balloon over our head. Yes, you're supposed to throw an egg at that. If you run up to it like this, it actually hurts you.
Really?
Well, shoot! Because that hurt me, I don't have 100. So, it's time to use the 20+ star.
Wow, that was a great time to use it for 2. Ouch.
So yeah, there's 2 items, a 10+ star and a 20+ star. They both literally give you either 10 stars or 20 stars. And they allow you to beat the level with 30 stars if you know what you're doing. As shown there. I don't have to go out of my way to make red eggs or something dumb like that. I could just use the item and be like, heck yes! Heck yes! I beat the stage and I got my 100.